Well, hey there guys, what is going on? Look at what I bring you guys today. I bring you guys a 2007 F350 with a 6-liter Powerstroke. The reason why I'm doing this video is I want to bring awareness to a lot of problems that we're seeing with these trucks, especially with the cooling system. This truck here had some head gasket issues. I went ahead and replaced the head gaskets. It's got brand new head studs, everything basically on the top half of this engine here. So the reason why I want to bring this to your attention is the fact that, one, the owner kept on running straight water through this engine here for the last year and a half. So, you know, when you have an issue with head gaskets on these trucks, it's very important that you get the head gasket issue taken care of when it starts showing the issue with the head gaskets. So, first thing that I'm going to bring awareness to is look at that coolant filter here. This is what the whole inside of the engine block looked like. When I did the head gaskets on this truck, I flushed the living heck out of this truck here. And I mean, still even flushing it, we still have issues with the oil core on it. So, but this is the end result of somebody running continuous water through this cooling system. And it's not the truck's fault, okay? It's basically the owner didn't really know that this was going to happen either. So, you know, I'm being very fair with him in regards to price on this truck and where we're going to be when it's done. So what I had to do is I had to get a product from Cummins, basically for big rig trucks. You know, it's basically what it does is it takes care of the rust in the cooling system, and you have to continuously flush the cooling system after. You got to run this for about 2 hours, get up the temp. Then you start flushing the cooling system after. And right now the cooling system looks really good, really clean, so I don't think we're going to have any problems with the cooling system in this truck anymore. But this is basically the same stuff that you would get from Ford called VC9, but the thing with this is you're buying a quart of that VC9 from Ford, where this stuff here, you're buying a gallon of it from Cummins for basically $33, and that a quart of VC9 would cost you $33 from Ford after tax. So the next thing that I want to bring awareness to is this oil core, okay? This oil core acts like a filter. The oil core sits down below the oil filter housing here, right there in the valley of the engine. So, you know, with any trash or any sediment in the cooling system, guess where it ends up? It ends up in this freaking oil core here. And so that's the reason why we're seeing these extremely high deltas. When I refer to deltas, I'm referring to the engine oil temp and engine coolant temp, you know, the spread. So we're seeing about a 35-degree spread. On a good engine, with a good core, with a good clean coolant system, you should see no more than a 15-degree spread between the two, okay? So I'll go ahead and put a picture right now of what I'm referring to. So now what I have to do is I have to get in. We got to pull this whole engine back apart, pull the whole top end off, basically apart. And now guess what? We got to replace the oil core. So now we're looking about another 6 hours, and I got to go through again, you know, run a few more gallons of water through it. I think I've already run about 30 gallons of distilled water through this thing already. So, but yeah, but unfortunately that's just what it is with this truck. Being very, like I said, being very fair with the owner, but as you can tell, all that rusty, crusty shit right there, you can definitely tell that's where it's been puking. But, you know, I've run this truck, put about 100 miles on it so far, no problems with head gaskets or anything like that. But like I said, the only issue that I'm seeing with it is just the stupid oil core. But, you know, technically, if you take care of these trucks, it's really not a big issue with these cooling systems. These cooling systems are pretty efficient. They work really well when they do. But the thing is, you got to service a coolant system. You just can't go neglecting it. But I mean, it is a 15-year-old truck. But of course, you know, with anything that's older, you got to service it. But I really appreciate you guys joining me here today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you guys later. See ya.